Hey, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Quadar of GMS Gulf Coast, and I'd like to start by giving infinite honor and praise to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Qudash. Double honors given up to the apostle elders, great millstone, men who have labored and suffered in this truth for over 30 years, making their lives and their bodies a living sacrifice. I also like to send a shalom to the bishops, the elders, the heads of camps of Great Millstone by and large, as well as Akim, not named Great Millstone, but walking one body, one spirit in Yahweh Shai, preaching and teaching the 100% truth, as well as calling on the names Yahweh Shai. Last but not least, I'd like to send a shalom to the hopefully elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, scattered throughout the four winds of planet Earth, north, south, east, and west, which consist of men, women, and children in that order. To you all, shalom. Lord willing, to be edifying to the point. This shouldn't be too long. Just want to put it out there for the record. You 2/3 women, especially you so-called black women. You know what I'm talking about? This has nothing to do with women who act like women, like women supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Have some type of morality, some type of empathy, some sympathy, some empathy, some type of mercy for your children. This clip I'm about to show, man, this just goes into how far off the beaten path we as a people have become. And there's an old saying, you know, the state of a nation by the way the women are conducting themselves, somewhere along that line. And if this is the standard in which we're judged by, man, we looked at, like the scum of the earth by these other nations. When I mean these other nations, I'm talking about these other races of people. And sad to say, for the most part, man, we give them plenty of ammunition to look like that, to look down, you know what I'm talking about? But call halayim la Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the water Yahweh Shem Yahushua. There is a remnant, an elect, because this is just downright brutish behavior. What I'm about to show you, man, this is just, you got little children, you know what I'm talking about, grandbabies, little children, you know what I'm talking about, either or. Man, this is sad, man. This is, you know what I'm saying? It goes without saying. This is pitiful. Anyway, I'm gonna let the video play.
A 5-year Walmart employee here in the Metro loses her job for posting a video that has gone viral.
Felicia Darling says when the child entered the Byram store last week during record-breaking cold temperatures wearing only a diaper, well, she had to do something. I spoke to her tonight, and she says she knew she had to do something quick. Felicia Darling said something to the mother, as did a male customer. Here's some of the interaction.
He came in here without that jacket on. Yeah, he did.
That baby just had a pamper on.
That's all he got on.
He's sitting there shaking down.
I can't.
He's just an innocent soul. He didn't ask to be here. So I took action and I started recording her. In the video, she threw cold food on the baby.
Yeah, don't do that.
And he sadly just looked down.
Somebody call police on her.
It seemed like in his eyes, he was just looking for help. He was crying out for help.
Get out that man.
A man was telling her, you throwing cold food on the baby. She walks off and swerves.
Yeah, don't do that. Somebody call police.
No, what's wrong with you?
Somebody call police on her.
Who are you? Lower my voice.
Lower your voice. Who are you?
Get out that man. Get out that man, please.
Crazy.
So, I just graduated out of here.
What the hell? Somebody call police on her.
Go ahead, see this. I already called 2 times. I keep paying. So long as you got hot water, fire extinguisher.
But when you come in the store full of dressing, your baby's not.
Now, I'm going to call the cops right now.
A customer in a riding shopping cart purchases an outfit for the boy and dresses him while the mother flips through her phone.
After the lady in the riding cart put the outfit on the baby, she walks out of Walmart and started walking to her car. A cop was walking behind her. And they arrested her and they took the baby. They took the baby and CPS was called.
20.
The walk of shame, man. Look at it. Look at it. Look, just look at her, man. The walk of shame, man. This is sad. This is sad, you know. And hey, to water y'all about Shem Yahushai, all praises, call halal yamla, how about Shem Yahushai. The Lord had someone there, had some people there that cared enough about that child to even purchase him some clothes, man. And man, it's as simple as this, man. So-called black woman, you know, man, I don't know. Maybe at this point, you know, it's sad to say, but it may be true, man. It may be just too late for the so-called black woman, you know, by and large. Not to say all black women are, you know, behave in such a manner, you know. But for the bulk of the so-called black women, man, this is unacceptable. This is embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? You know, to say the least. And then she walks off and twerks and gets on her phone. You know what I'm talking about? This is the mindset of a spiritually dead individual. From the shoulders on up, this is the majority of our people. You're dead. You know what I'm talking about? Spiritually. The Apostle Elder Tahar likes to call you meat puppets. This is a prime example of a meat puppet, man. You know, a meat puppet just walking autonomously. You know what I'm talking about? You know, putting food and water in our ass. You know what I'm talking about? Just to keep the body going. But as far as any functionality, common sense, morals, or any type of discernment, none of that comes into play. None of that. And as you look at her, look how she look, man. It's no regret. You see no regret in her eyes in this picture here. It was actually talking lip to, you know, talking smack back to the people that were trying to help her child. Now, mind you, the mother was fully dressed. And you got this baby here with a pamper on. And it was freezing last week, you know what I'm saying? It was actually a day ago that, you know, this popped up. But in Jackson, Mississippi, man, this is Lamentations chapter 4. And I'm going to read straight to the point. It says, the precious sons of Zion, this is Lamentations 4:2, and it reads, the precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter. The Most High created us in his image to conduct and behave ourselves in a way that was holy and separate. This right here, man, I don't, you know, this is the ways of the heathens, man. You know, there's nothing beautiful about this. You know, you can't even distinguish an Israelite, you know what I'm saying, as concerning their behavior from these idol worshiping, these pagan worshiping heathens that are around us, man. Again, this is Lamentations 4:2, and it reads, the precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. That's what we're compared to, man. Comparable to fine gold. And mind you, the sons of Zion, that goes into the nation overall. Sons and daughters, you know what I'm talking about? But the Lord deals with the men. But this is, Zion is the memorial of Israel. So it's talking about you all. Let's go get into it. Let's go. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter. Even the sea monster draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostrich in the wilderness. It says the tongue of the suckling child cleave to the roof of his mouth. For thirst, the young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. Now, that child, the people in matter of fact, let's go back a little bit. It said like the child was just crying out. He couldn't speak, I imagine, but you know, listen.
Get out that man, please.
Crazy.
Charlene, I just graduated out of here.
What the hell? Somebody call the police on her.
Go ahead, see me. It's already called 2 times. I keep paying. So long as you got hot water, fire extinguisher.
But when you come in the store fully dressed and your baby's not.
Now, I'm going to call the cops right now.
A customer in a riding shopping cart purchases an outfit for the boy and dresses him while the mother flips through her phone.
After the lady in the riding cart put the outfit on the baby, she walks out of Walmart and started walking to her car. Was walking to her car.
Let's get that part where they said it looked like the baby was calling out for help. Slocky.
To her tonight, and she says she knew she had to do something quick. Felicia Darling said something to the mother, as did a male customer. Here's some of the interaction.
He came in here without that jacket on. Yeah, he did. Obviously.
That baby just had a pamper on.
That's all he got on.
He's sitting there shaking around.
I can't.
She just an innocent soul. He didn't ask to be here. So I took action and I started recording her. Minutes in the video, she threw cold food on the baby.
Yeah, don't do that.
And he sadly just looked down.
Somebody call police on her.
It seemed like in his eyes, he was just looking for help. He was crying out for help.
Get out that man.
Amen.
He was crying out for help. Lamentations 4 and 4. It says, the tongue of the suckling child cleave it to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young child asks for bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. You know, hey man, this is sad, man. This is sad. This is sad to say the least, man. Now I'm gonna grab it real quick. Let me go and get this same scripture in the NLT. This is Lamentations 4 NLT. Start at the top and it says, how the gold has lost its luster. Talking about us, because we're compared to fine gold, you know what I'm talking about? Even the finest gold has become dull, you know what I'm talking about? We've been around these people so long, man, that the things that we collect are more important to the things that are more important than our loved ones. You understand what I'm saying? A child. Now, mind you, he's innocent. He didn't act for this, that, and the third. But there's a scripture that goes into that, you know. Everyone here that's on planet Earth, exclusively, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American, whether you're a child, or whether you're an elderly person, and all in between, you're here according to your judgment. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, truth be told, there's really no one innocent. But now we're just going to address the subject matter, you know, as moral, caring adults. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we're going to address this, man. And we have lost our luster as a people, man. We have, you know, it seems as though the nation of Israel, by and large, not all of us, because obviously you have a 1/3, but by and large, man, it's, you know, you're just as wicked as the wicked. You're outshining the deeds of the wicked with this type of behavior, man. And for all to see. Lamentations 4 and 1, how the gold has lost its luster, even the finest gold has become dull. The scarce gemstones lie scattered in the streets. We're all four corners of planet Earth, man. You know what I'm talking about? And we live in the worst of the worst for the most part, wherever we at in the world. The precious, what it says, the scarce gemstones lie scattered in the streets. That's a representation of us, you know. Verse 2, it says, see how the precious children of Jerusalem, worth their weight in fine gold, are now treated like pots of clay made by a common potter. Because we've been refashioned. We've been given nicknames, you know what I'm talking about? Negroes and proverbs and byword, a.k.a. nicknames, you know, Negro, African American, you know what I'm talking about? We've been reshaped and remade, given a new identity. And when it comes with that a new identity, a new attitude, you know, I got a new attitude, you know what I'm talking about? You're far from what that precious gold. You become dull. You're not who you used to be. And this right here bears witness to that, right? This type of foolishness right here, man. It says, see how the precious children of Jerusalem, and we're people before we're placed, worth their weight in fine gold are now treated like pots of clay made by common potters. It says, even the jackals feed their young, but not my people Israel. They ignore their children's cries. And you can see it in his eyes. He couldn't say nothing, but you can see it in his eyes. He in there shivering. Man, it's sub-zero outside. You see, she dressed. She dressed. Now, what would make a woman want to bring her child out like that, man? What's so important that you got to drag your child out in the dead of night with nothing on? You know what I'm talking about? For all the world to see. That's why the scriptures say the woman is shameless. She's without shame. I'd be ashamed. And I'm quite sure the Israelites around her, they feel ashamed for her. I'm ashamed for you. You know what I'm talking about? But most of our women, they are shameless. They are without shame. You have to be in order to behave like that. Verse 3, it says, even the jackal feed their young, but not my people Israel. They ignore their children's cries like ostriches in the desert. Their parched tongues, the parched tongues of their little ones stick to the roofs of their mouths. In thirst, the children cry for bread, but no one has any, but no one has any to give them. And fortunately, the Lord has some Karen Jakes right there. Buy the child some clothes. You know what I'm saying? Call the authorities. You know what I'm talking about? Because it was a situation where that had to be done, man. It had to be done. That's just damn ridiculous, man. I'm gonna go to I think it's Job. Let's go to Job real quick. We're gonna make this quick. We're not gonna harp on this long, but this had to be addressed because that's this is furthermore reason why the Lord come back and destroy this place, man. Because we as a people, you know what I'm saying, especially women, man, this just got out of hand, man. You know, this has to be attended to, man. You're not gonna be out here acting like this and think, well, no one is gonna correct you. And the women of our nation, man, they got it bad by being disrespectful, talking back, you know what I'm saying, holding up for being wrong, you know what I'm talking about, just 10 toes down, just stubborn in their rebelliousness. Now, you know damn well that's wrong to come out there with that damn child like that. Shit. Anyway, this is Job 39 and what it is, let me look for it. And 17, and it reads, it says, because Yahweh had deprived her of wisdom, neither had he imparted to her understanding. Huh? Because Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, had deprived her of wisdom, neither had he imparted to her understanding. And the first time somebody get on her, she pulls her shirt up and go to shaking her funky ass, man. Shit, Slacky. I mean, I don't mean to be, I don't mean to be talking harsh, but that's, I mean, does that not anger you to see something like that, And then the first thing you do is you double down on your rebelliousness. You know what I'm talking about? That's, and you think someone gonna stand up for you, gonna, protect you? No, man. This is Job 39 and 17 in the NLT, and it reads, for Yahweh had deprived her of wisdom. He has given her no understanding. And you can see it, man. There's no understanding in her. Do you not understand that child need clothes on his ass? Obviously you do, because you got clothes on your ass. Obviously you do. You just don't give a damn about your children, man. Point blank and period. That was a scripture that I'm looking for, where it says, let me see where it says that she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Let me go real quick. Then we're gonna close out with this. This is a video rebuking the so-called black woman, and mind you now, this is not a rebuke to the women that have fallen under have come back to the understanding of the scriptures, obey the law, statutes, commandments, falling in line, getting in that line, as according to the scriptures say we're gonna do in these latter days. These for them stragglers. If you women ain't out here shaking your ass and treating your children like this and just being a straight up niggard, this is not to you. You know what I'm talking about? You know how that saying go, if the shoe fit, wear it. A lot of the women that watch these videos, like the Apostle Elder said, you few women, this is not a message to you few women. And I don't want to hop on that. Let's keep going. 1 Timothy 5 and 6. Let's get it real quick. We'll close out with that. Let's see. 1 Timothy 5 and 6. And it reads, it says, this is 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 6, and straight to the point. It reads, it says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. And I can imagine, like she said, she was on her phone as the woman was buying the child's clothes and putting them. She ain't had the goals put the clothes on. Well, I put them on that phone. Thank you. You didn't have the common sense, common decency to tell that woman, well, I didn't see it on camera. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But the first thing I seen, she's scrolling through her phone while straight strangers buying your child some clothes and go as far as to put the clothes on the child. To money that they probably didn't even have. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I ain't gonna buy that Folgers coffee tonight. This child needs some clothes on his ass, man. It's cold out here. And obviously this mama ain't got the common decency, common sense, the living in pleasure. You follow what I'm saying? Enjoying life, but denying your child. And sad to say, man, that's a lot of these so-called black women. It's a lot of you so-called black women. Anyway, like I said, I didn't want to make it long. Just wanted to touch on that. And I'm going to close out, by giving infinite honor and praise to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the Apostle Elders, Great Millstone. Shalom.